Liquor Talk, a brand new episode starts right now. Welcome everybody to another edition of the Liquor Talk podcast. I'm your man Victor. As always, it's always a pleasure to bring you the Liquor Talk podcast. Whether you subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts at, and also a shout out to my viewers on YouTube as well. We coming at you, season 6 in this thing. We had to bring back a return guest. She's the master of the 15-minute podcast. She brings the point of view on every podcast. Here's Drea from Drea's Point of View. How you doing tonight, Drea?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm
glad you liked my little 15-minute session I did for you. I appreciate it,
I did. And you know what? It's 10. It's 10 minutes or less.
10 minutes or less? Oh.
Yeah.
Then why was I get damn you, Geico. We'll blame the damn car company because I saw a commercial for Geico. They say 50%.
Oh, yeah.
more on car insurance,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I knew it was either like 10 or 15.
Yep.
But hey, how have you been doing since last time we spoke?
Oh, wow. I've been doing pretty good. Enjoying your episodes. I love it. And I'm glad you finally decided to have me back.
Oh, it was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. it was definitely gonna happen. It was gonna happen here, or it was gonna happen
right
in person at Afros and Audios.
Right.
Because yours truly is doing a virtual session this year. I wanted to speak in person again, but I guess they had some more interesting topics. So it is what it is.
Okay. That was fun though. That was cool watching you speak. I like that.
Yes. I kind. It's like you get the rush of it, and then you're like, you want to do it again, and you're like,
let me ask you.
First time.
Do you speak often? Because you didn't look nervous at all.
I think I didn't look nervous at all is because I think I was around my people. That's what made it was. People that look like me that are in the podcasting game. I think that's what made me not be so nervous.
Makes a difference, and that are interested in what you have to say.
Yes. I try to holler at the other podcasts and festivals, but they ain't really talking to me. So it's like I'll probably just show up there,
Yeah. That was the most, I would say, of all the festivals I've been to. That's probably the best one, really. The best interactions, the best vibe, the best family oriented.
Yeah. Yes. Shout out to Talib. I'm giving you free promo, kicking off this episode of Liquor Talk. Giving you free promo for Afros Audio, which this year is going to be in Baltimore,
Right.
I need some Baltimore people to help me find the good crab cake because last year I was in Philly and I didn't get me a Philly cheesesteak.
What? Well, you know what? To be honest, I didn't either, but only because the line was way too long for where I usually go. So I wound up going to, you know about it, Wawa's.
Yeah. Man, I do not want to go to no Wawa. We have Wawa here in Florida.
I know you don't. But for me, it was a treat because we don't have it. So, yeah, it was good. It was good.
But honestly, and a friend of mine gave me that rule years ago, and that's always been a rule. Like, go places where you can't get in your state.
Right. Makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm surprised there's a place on the East Coast that doesn't have Wawa. Because I know Wawas be everywhere. They everywhere.
You mean on the West?
Oh, the West?
Is that what you said? You said you're surprised they don't have them in the West? Is that what you mean?
No, I meant the East because I thought you were in the East.
Everybody thinks that. That's so funny. Probably because I am from the East Coast originally. But yeah, we got everything else in Cali but a Wawa.
Mm. Ooh, you and these cross country travels.
No, I can't help it.
Eventually, I'm gonna get back out to California. I got plenty of other podcasts. I've done podcasts with in California. I gotta get back out there, even though it's expensive as hell, and everybody's leaving California.
Yes, they are.
Everybody, I'm like, damn, everybody flocking California.
Yeah. I'm just waiting on when I'm gonna do it. I was planning on doing it maybe about 2 years ago, but stuff happens. But I'm still planning on it. Not quite sure where yet. But yeah, and I love it. I still do. I love it. I love the vibe. I love the laws. because that's important. Wherever you go, you can't just step up in anywhere because some places are crazier than others. But
Yes. Tell me about it.
you know more than anybody.
I know, and that's why. I love my sibling, but I got a sibling that's low key recruiting me, trying to
Are you
fly
good?
me out of Florida to get to Texas.
Are you okay? Are you okay? So I was going to ask you, are you going to stay there where you are? You're going to move eventually too, right?
Eventually, I'm going to move because
Yeah,
Florida is just getting more ridiculous.
it
I'm like,
is. It's actually getting kind of scary, to be honest. I'm kind of afraid for my peeps that are there.
I'm afraid too. Like, I'm saying you got a governor that just that doesn't give no fucks. Like, this man will piss off Disney. I'm like,
Yeah,
come on now. Disney
yeah,
is the biggest company in Florida. They
I
bring
know.
billions of dollars to Florida
Yeah,
and tourism and stuff. And
yeah,
you want to piss them off?
yeah.
That's just crazy, you know. So that's why I'm like, I'm just taking one day at a time. And it's
Right.
like, as soon as I get a newer car, I'm probably gonna bolt and probably head to Texas, you know, because there are so many people tell me, "Oh, just come out to Texas.
But
It's a lot of
do you
opportunity."
do you think Texas is much better though? Because the laws and stuff there. Well, that's kind of similar in a way though. Florida and Texas is not too far apart as far as like certain laws and stuff. It's not. It's kind of similar.
Mm.
They're both kind of crazy and wild. So
Yeah, they both are. But it's like I know if I get to Houston, there's a lot more opportunities in Houston. From what a lot of
yeah,
people are telling me, it's like
yeah.
a lot of
Everybody's
speaking.
going to Houston though. Everybody. I've got two friends from college that live there. She asked when I was going to come visit again. I haven't been since. Remember when they had the Super Bowl there?
Yeah,
I
and they
haven't
probably
been.
blew
I
that
haven't.
lead.
I haven't been since. I'll get there. I don't know. I'm just not in a rush. I don't know. It's. I don't know.
I'm not in a rush to get there either, but I do know there's a podcast gala in Houston that somebody reached out to me on Facebook about. I
Really?
said I might have to go.
When is it?
It's in November. It's like I think it's like November 18th through the 20th. I'll have to find it.
Okay.
When I find it, I'll send it to you.
Well, no, I actually plan on being in Florida around that time because one of my, I used to live in Florida. One of my doctors I kept is still there, so I know around that time that's where I plan to be in Jacksonville. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, like I say, you just say the word. I can make the drive up to Jacksonville.
That's too funny.
even though ain't nothing to do in Jacksonville, you know that's the one
What?
part of.
Wait a minute now. They are at, you know what? No, wait a minute. They actually, because I follow a lot of sites and stuff on IG. They have a lot of stuff that they're adding, a lot of venues that they have there. Some black owned, some not, but it still looks like a good time. There's a lot of stuff they're adding there. They got a
Yeah.
cigar bar, a couple of music venues.
Okay. I'll give Jacksonville. They slowly catch on because when I lived there in like
When
2021, they ain't really have too much.
22. Oh, okay. You were there kind of recent. Okay. How long were you there for?
I was there for like 6 or 7 months.
Oh, okay. And plus you got beaches too, but I like their beaches.
Yeah, the beaches are okay.
Yeah.
None compared to the beaches in Tampa.
I haven't been. Okay, I haven't been.
Yeah, well, definitely that's definitely something you gotta check out.
Yeah, I
Which
haven't been to the beaches there. I've been to Tampa, just not the beaches.
yeah, just you gotta cross the bridge, go to St. Pete and or go to Clearwater and those where your beaches are at and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Okay. Okay.
But speaking of solo travel, what do you think of people? Do people need to do more solo traveling
Absolutely.
because
Absolutely.
people be scared to go on
Yep.
trips by themselves?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, I recommend everyone solo travel. Everybody. If you're married, travel solo. But you know what? You have to start. It's a big leap for some people. So you have to, I would suggest starting local.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of local spots. I'm quite sure you haven't seen every part of your city. Go to local spots. Eat by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself, and then venture out.
Yeah. See, that's the easy part. People don't realize it's easy to go somewhere by yourself. Go, grab a quick bite somewhere by yourself, or go
Yep.
catch a movie by yourself. Now, I
Mhm.
won't be catching a movie by myself because
When
I
I,
used to work at the movies,
oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
um, It's funny. I worked as the movies as a teen, and as an adult, I barely go because I know pretty much everything that goes on in the movie theater.
Oh,
I can tell you, that people they
oh,
be
come on.
finessing you on the popcorn and stuff.
Okay, okay.
Because the small popcorn can fit in the same size as the large popcorn.
Huh. Okay.
And then, like I said,
Okay.
and then all the years I had to see people will have the nerve to order large popcorn, drown
Yeah.
it in butter, think they're doing something by getting a Diet Coke.
Oh, yeah, right. Right. People love their Diet Coke, but nothing else about it is diet. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then also when all the superhero movies come out,
Everybody.
you got the people, you got the stands. I'm like, I seen somebody show up at noon at 12 o'clock,
Hmm.
12 o'clock during the day for a midnight showing. You really
What?
waiting in line. You really waiting up here at this theater
Oh no. No,
at
sir.
12 o'clock during the daytime for
Nope.
a midnight showing.
No. There's nothing I want to see that bad. I'm a matinee girl.
Yeah.
I'm a matinee. I like to see the first one, the first movie that day. Because I don't really like, it's not gonna be crowded.
That's true. That's true.
I try to avoid weekends.
Yes. Always. The only thing I knew about, like I said, living down here, when I worked in the movies, was the elderly people, the baby boomers, were definitely coming during the early mornings and stuff.
Oh, see, you being funny.
Yeah, hell yeah. Them people that be 65, 70-year-olds and stuff.
You know what? I don't see that age in the movies.
Maybe not now, but see, back when I worked, and also you forget I live in a retirement state.
Well, true. Yeah, because I hardly see any old people really going out at all. Really. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I live in a retirement state, so
True.
of course I see it all. I see all the old. I was seeing
Everywhere
all
you go.
the people and stuff,
Yeah.
and they be trying to get on first name basis with you. I'm like,
Oh,
listen,
that's cute.
this is just a job.
That's
I'm
cute.
saying I'm not gonna remember your face,
No.
and I'm looking at you like, yeah, I'm paying for your social security.
You know what? See. So silly. Oh, that's cute though.
But where's the best place to go if you want to like travel by yourself, like to somewhere? If you do get on, what's the best place to go, like solo?
Oh, geez. You know what? Okay. It depends what you're looking for. Everybody loves going to. Why do we love Mexico so much?
I don't know, but the
Every
cartel
time,
getting tired of that shit.
every time you turn around and you're looking on social media, you're hearing about us going to Mexico. Stay out of there. Um, I would say anywhere really though. You know what you should try though? I would suggest, and this is huge for a lot of people, go somewhere internationally.
Oh yes, go somewhere international. Yeah,
Let's I'm not talking about Caribbean. Go somewhere internationally by yourself. See how somebody, preferably someone that speaks English, preferably go there. But go somewhere where you can just learn their culture and not be, because you travel with somebody else, it becomes difficult. They want to do this, you want to do that, and it just kind of slows you up. For you to go somewhere internationally and come back and have that experience, there's nothing like it. Everybody has to go.
yes,
Even if you just go to Canada, Toronto. I love Toronto. It's one of my favorite places. Just to say that you've been, go, definitely go to Canada. Um, Anywhere in Europe, Africa's one too. Africa's one too. You can go, but definitely got to go somewhere, at least one place overseas once in your life.
agreed. That's the goal. I'm still trying to get to the overseas part. I definitely agree with going to Canada, but I'm just not about to go now because it's about to be cold as hell.
Yeah. Try if I mean, yeah, definitely try to go before Thanksgiving. After that, forget it till
Yeah,
spring.
because now all the snowbirds about to be flocking down here to their little timeshares in Florida because
Yep.
it's
Yep.
so damn cold in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
But
cool spot though. It's very diverse. They have universal health care. That's expensive too, though. It's
yeah,
expensive.
but they also pay what, 20% in tax or whatever? Or is it
I'm
still
not sure.
18%?
I'm not sure.
I think it's either 18 or they pay some high ass taxes. They pay
Yeah,
higher than America. I know that.
yeah, yeah. But Canada's really cool though.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't mind going to Canada, and also I'm just waiting on the passport process because
Okay.
they claim they backed up and stuff. I'm like,
Okay.
something ain't right here.
Right. Right.
All this damn technology, you tell me I gotta wait 6 months for a new passport?
Wait, 6 months.
Yeah, they're saying they backed up to between like 3 and 6 months to renew your passport.
I don't know if I believe that.
I don't. I think it's
Uh,
something fishy.
yeah, because you can always have it expedited. Always have that option. They stopped
Yeah,
that.
that's true, but they be taxing on the expediting.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
They stay taxed on that expedite. And I'm like, damn, it's cost this much to expedite?
Right. Right. Right.
But they stay
True.
taxing on it. It's like I definitely want to do more solo traveling because like I said I went to Philly.
Where would you want to go internationally if you were to go somewhere?
I want to go somewhere warm and somewhere where us
Would
black
you
folks.
Would you want to go to Africa?
Yeah, I'd go to Africa.
Okay. Okay.
I would definitely go to like either Nigeria or maybe Egypt
Okay.
or
Okay.
even Ghana.
I've been to Ghana long time ago though. Long time ago. And it's what's funny? Last year, all on social media, everybody was talking about going to Ghana, going to Ghana, going to Ghana. So it's making me think about it. You're talking about cheap and hot.
Cheap
That's
and
a place
hot.
to go. Oh yeah, yeah. It's very, very, very cheap. I remember when I used to get my braids done there, like maybe 20 $25.
Wow, $25 for some braids?
And they only have like, 'cause Africans. I usually let Africans do it. They have 3, 4 people working on you all at one time.
Oh wow.
Young people too. These are young. These are like I looked at them as kids under 21. But yeah, everything is dirt cheap there. There's some kind of process now to get in. It's something, but yeah, I do want to go back there. I haven't been in maybe over 10 years, maybe. I didn't go
Yeah.
alone. I didn't go alone, no. I went with some co-workers actually. But it was still a good time. It's still a good time. I
Yeah,
definitely.
and I know one of those African countries I saw where they're saying there's some African countries that would give black Americans like us free citizenship.
Okay. What's the catch?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell is the catch? Why would
It's got to
y'all
be something. It's got to be
it
something.
gotta be something. I didn't read all into it, but I think it's
Well,
something I scrolled past.
well, here's the thing with that. I would want dual. I want to keep my U.S. citizenship because let's just face it, we're king. Everybody wants to come over here. So going
Yeah.
somewhere else, I don't want that problems because you got problems when you go to different countries and stuff too. Something goes
Yeah.
down. I still want to still say that I'm an American.
Mhm.
So I don't think I ever, if I were to decide to move, because I would like to move overseas, I always want to keep a dual citizenship.
I would definitely keep a dual citizenship as well. I definitely agree with that. Another country I'd throw out there I would want to go to if they relax the laws. I wouldn't mind going to like either Saudi Arabia or Qatar or maybe even Dubai.
Everybody's talking about Dubai. I know some people who went, and I asked them. I said, "Is it expensive?" They both said it wasn't, but then you look online and somebody says it is. So it's subjective. I think it all depends on what
Hmm.
because you could do expensive stuff everywhere. You could do cheap stuff everywhere too.
Hmm.
But they said it's nice, but then somebody was like, they're not good to black people. I'm like, I don't. Maybe it's your experience. I don't. Everything is subjective.
I'm just like, y'all just can't be going over there doing stupid shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
I saw the story about the girl yelling at the damn driver.
Yeah, me too.
I saw that. I'm like, well, what the hell you expected?
Yeah.
That's
But you know what? That's
the
so scary though, because she was over there by herself. That's how scary is that for her. I really felt for her.
yeah, I felt for her too, but I'm like, you gotta know your territory, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's some countries that they just
They don't play those games.
yeah, they don't really like women like that, because
See,
it took them for the longest time to give the women the right to drive.
See, and that's another reason why solo tips are different for men and women. Like if you were to ask me some stuff that I do for safety, it's going to be a lot more and different than I would suggest for a guy to do.
That's
Because I
true.
mean, men, of course, we all know stuff happens to men, but for the most part, it happens to us. We come up missing. People want to just harass us. So we have to be safer and smarter when we travel solo. But I will say, I've never felt in danger anywhere I've been.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
None of those movies that where they got where they got taken, or also I think
Right.
another movie was called Missing. I think it was where the girl
I
mama
saw
went
that.
missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, they putting in your mind, hey, something happens to women.
Yeah. And women of color, especially, because we're the ones that come up missing and nobody really cares about.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Nobody cares until everybody's raising hell or it goes viral, which makes
Right.
sense. Like, why the hell does something have to go viral for
I know.
people to raise hell about it?
They had one story. It was a lady. She was a teacher. She went for a walk like she normally does. And one day she came up missing. And I'm like, a black teacher, older lady. And I didn't know the details, but they found her remains and some white guy had something to do with it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, people are watching you too.
Yes, they are, and that's why I said that's why I would definitely say I definitely agree. Like, women, y'all got to do a little bit more. It's like it ain't like you can sneak some mace onto your flight or sneak
Right.
something to protect you.
Well, one thing too, I suggest is I'm not really, I don't have a routine. Like
Yeah.
my schedule varies. I don't do the same things every day at a set time because you never know who's watching. I remember when I lived in Florida, one of my neighbors, I lived it was a town home, faced a courtyard, and I was right in the middle and she was on the side. And I'll never forget, nice lady. It's nice to have neighbors looking out for you, but I'll never forget we were talking and she said that she knows when I'm there because, she'll see my blinds open. And I'm like, how is this lady looking into she would have really had to, how much you really got to be watching somebody to see if their blinds are open or not.
Yeah.
So I changed that up. I'm like, I kind of appreciate it, but I didn't ask you to look out for me like that. Like, why you know when I'm there and when I'm not? Yeah. So we have to be
Yeah.
careful.
You definitely have those nosy neighbors because even my mom went like traveling and stuff, and she asked me to go check on her place, and you have them nosy ass neighbors like, oh, where's the Elaine at? Where's
Yep.
she at? It's like I'm her son and she's traveling. They be looking, they be staring me
Yeah.
down. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm her son. Relax.
Right. Now, when you travel, do you announce it on social media?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I might announce it when I come back.
Yeah, or sometimes I might post photos where I'm at. That's probably it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But I don't be like broadcasting to the world, hey, I'm
Yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't I don't think people, a lot of people do that. I'm at the airport, I'm headed to so and so. Here's my room. Headed
no,
back to, yeah, it's I don't think that's smart.
I definitely don't think that's right because I saw a lot of rappers who go out to California. They announce where they at, somebody pulling up to go kill them. So
See?
I saw that. I said, let
Yeah.
me shut up about my location.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only people I would tell my location to is people I very, very I would trust with my life.
Right. Because you should tell somebody. But announcing it to everyone, details, no.
Yeah, because that's how you get killed, or that's how you get robbed,
Mhm.
or or you might have police just pull up on you and look for something.
Right. Right.
Because I saw this video, this guy on TikTok saying, "Oh, pull up on me. This is where I'm at and stuff." 5 minutes later, a cop shows up. He got weapons in the car. And now he going to jail.
Oh, wow.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, you freaking idiot! You
Right.
be announcing that stuff because you never know who's watching. I definitely
People
agree.
love people have a problem with oversharing. That's what that is.
Yes. Yes, people definitely have a problem oversharing. I had a
Yeah.
family member tell me about that years ago, and it stuck with me, because if you
Hmm.
overshare, then
Yep.
you might tell the wrong thing at the right
Oh
time.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But you hate when people overshare and stuff. But another travel tip I would definitely tell people is make sure you got enough money for everything, because I'd hate for you to be somewhere and you're broke as hell,
Right.
and you're
Or
begging
you know
people
what too
for.
though, carry more than one form of payment.
Mm.
Um, it's okay to have a little cash because some places don't take cards, believe it or not.
Yeah, I'm surprised
So
by that. We in 2023, about to be 2024, and people are still not taking cash.
yeah,
Oh,
and some don't. Yeah, right. And some don't take Apple Pay, whatever doesn't work everywhere. So it's still nice to have if you go overseas, it's nice to have their currency,
yeah,
their currency and a card. Just to have a backup.
yes, yes, or just because I think they got a exchange place at the airport or something like
Yep.
that.
Hmm. Yeah, I like to take their money. I don't know. I just kind of it's kind of fun too, just to have their money come back with some of their money. So, yeah.
Shit, you better than me because I make sure I spend every dollar they money in their country because it ain't gonna do me no good in America.
But just to have something though, something of their currency,
Yeah,
something like $5, $10.
yeah, maybe, yeah, possibly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Victor.
Another country I wouldn't,
That's funny.
another place I wouldn't mind traveling is because I think Asia, like Malaysia or one of those
Oh,
countries,
um,
because they be TikTok be telling the people be
yeah.
showing the TikTok and
I
they be
can't think of that
looking so
place.
cute.
It is Asia. Everybody loves it. I know when I hear it.
Yeah, the
Uh,
name ain't really popping in my head right now.
yeah, everybody talks about it. They say it's cheap. I said it must be because everybody's posting it online. I can't think about it. You said what did you say? You said not
I think
Malaysia.
I think it was Malaysia. I think I'm not sure.
And watch me think of it when this is over. But but yeah, people talk about that. I don't know. I'm not really a big unless it's Japan. I don't really care for the whole Asian. I'm not into that Asians.
I don't know. I wouldn't mind going though because it's like I've talked to so many people. They say they eat so much better over there. Everything's more healthier over
Oh
there.
well, that's anywhere. Basically, anywhere. Our stuff is really, it's not really good for
They
us.
trying to
Anything.
kill us basically.
Right.
Let's just go ahead and call it what it is.
Yeah.
They trying to kill us over here because I look at how them other countries are living over there. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
You may tell me I can get this without all the processed stuff?
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing, America?
I'm looking this up as we speak because this is bothering me. I got to know this place.
I feel you. If it pops up to you, let me know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Liquor Talk once again. The more you drink, the better we sound. I sound a whole lot better when you have a shot of liquor or a glass of wine or whatever you like to drink. And remember to tell a friend to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. We everywhere, y'all. We definitely
Mhm.
everywhere.
Bali.
I think that's what it was. Yes, it was Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Mm.
I don't know. I know I wouldn't go to Indonesia though because I heard Indonesia can be strict on the laws.
Yeah, me too.
That's why I heard that they can be very, very strict on their
Yeah.
laws. So
Yeah.
I would definitely want to, even though I don't understand how these places have like very strict laws. I guess they don't care about tourism,
Good
or maybe
point.
they don't make enough from tourism.
Good point. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good point. Yeah.
yeah. I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, I need y'all to loosen up your laws, and then maybe I'll head over there.
Now, okay, let me ask you. Are you someone who has to have an itinerary?
No,
Or
no.
you just don't care. You just do anything when you get over there.
I want to have an idea what to do when I get over there, but it's not a
Okay.
set schedule.
Okay.
It's not a set schedule like, hey, we gotta be here, because sometimes you might like to sleep in.
Yeah. Right. No, right. Okay. Okay.
Because I remember when me and my friends went to California
Mhm.
back in my college days,
Mhm.
the second time we went, we kind of had it all planned out, but we didn't get to do everything. And so
See, that's hard when you got a group.
yeah, it's hard when it's
That's
definitely a bit
hard. When it's just maybe you and somebody else, that's not bad. But when you got
Yeah.
this person, that person, this person, it's too much.
Yeah, it was definitely too much, you know what I'm saying?
Unless you all want to do the same thing, and that's rare.
Yeah, no, you had some people wanted to do the same things, but then you had some people who want to hit every dispensary. I'm like,
Oh,
you're really gonna try to take all them damn elbows on the damn plane.
right, right.
Black people, I love y'all. I
Yeah,
love us.
yeah.
I'm happy they loosened it up now, so that way you can. I think some dispensaries they be shipping to you now. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Speaking of
Mhm.
not dispensaries, but I know you were known for watching football. What you think of these first couple of weeks of the season?
You know what? I haven't really been paying attention. I've just been catching clips.
Hmm.
I haven't really been getting into it yet. So yeah, not yet. Give me a few weeks because I'm waiting for my NBA to kick off. But but yeah, no. I mean, I pretty much know as far as like who's winning or whatever, but I haven't really been paying attention yet.
Yeah, speaking of the NBA, you think it's like I be hearing all these guys talking about leaving and stuff. I'm like, why can't they just play for the damn teams they with?
I tell you who needs to leave. Harden,
Of course,
because I'm
but
sick of hearing about it. Yeah.
it's like what I don't get is these executives know they need to move these guys because we getting
Yeah.
sick of hearing about it. Harden clearly don't want to be there. Portland holding on to Lillard for dear life. I'm like,
But you know what thing about Harden though too? Is he happy anywhere? Because he gets into it with every coach, right?
mhm.
And I just send him back to Houston and let's just stop talking about
Yeah,
him.
I would definitely. Yeah, I would say either Houston or the Clippers. Like,
Oh, we don't want
send-
him over here. No, sir. We don't want him over here. Mm. I will say this though. I am glad about the new rules they got about the load management. You got to play
yeah, they
now, buddy.
cracking down
You
on
got to
it.
earn your money now. Yep. Yep. So,
They're cracking down. They're cracking down on the young guys. The older guys can probably still get
oh,
away with it.
so Kawhi's ass could still be a seat filler, pretty much.
No, not
Right.
Kawhi's age, but I would say LeBron, Durant,
Oh, well,
those
they
guys.
don't. Yeah, well, LeBron's gonna play, Durant too, but
Yeah.
it's really crazy because when I travel, I like to go to games and to see people sitting on the bench that you really came to see. Because remember when I went to that Christmas game in San Fran and what's his name? What's that guy? Curry. He was on the bench. Well, he was on
Was
the
he injured?
bench, standing near the bench. Everybody saw his outfit, but I mean, you kind of wanted to see him play.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I'm glad they have rules for that because that's not cool. We pay our money to see these people.
yeah. And I know something. I know if I do go to a game, I'm not sitting way up in the nosebleeds because
Yeah.
I went to a Bucks game when it was hot and I had to go way up to those nosebleeds. I said, never again, never again.
Yeah.
And another thing I will say about sports fans, I will say respect to the Bears fans because the Bucks had to play the Bears. And I will say respect to the Bears fans. Also respect to the Browns fans because those
Okay.
fans be traveling. They show up to
Yeah,
their
they do.
stadiums,
Yeah,
even
I
though
have
they
seen.
team
I have
suck.
seen a lot of Browns people in the airport. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I remember working in a hotel, number of Browns fans. I think one year they had to come play the Bucks. I'm like, you know what? That is dedication right there. Y'all teams are ass, but y'all still showing up anyway.
How's your team doing so far?
Surprisingly, the Bucks are pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Now they got Monday Night Football against Philly coming up soon, so
Oh.
that's gonna be a pretty good
I tell you
game.
what, I tried to watch a game the other day and I couldn't because what whose idea was it to put the Manning brothers on to talk the whole game? I was so pissed. I was so pissed off. I had to mute it. I had to mute it to watch it. So whose idea
See,
was
that's
because this
why
is not
you
okay.
gotta watch the regular broadcast on ESPN.
Oh,
That's where you messed up at. You had to watch the regular broadcast on ESPN
okay.
and the Manning cast on ESPN
I
too.
was so pissed. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, so
Sometimes if they have somebody interesting come on, I might watch the Manning cast. I remember they had a
they're
couple.
just on Mondays though, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so I have to watch games on ESPN, not on whatever that was. What was I
yeah,
watching? Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I
on
said, yeah.
ESPN too. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, yeah, this isn't going to work for me. If this is what the seasons, if I got to be, yeah, no. No, I was so pissed off. I was like, yeah, no, it's just too much talking.
Yeah, yeah. Some guys they don't know how to
Oh
just
my gosh.
they don't know how to chill. It's like some commentators you enjoy, but then
Yeah, I don't
sometimes
enjoy
I'm just
anybody
like,
talking throughout the whole game. I don't. That's what I like, and I'm sure you've been to games and events where people next to you are talking the whole time. That's not. Mm-mm.
yeah. And
We all need to enjoy it, you know.
and listen, I was listening to the Bears fans getting so mad. I'm like, you know what? It's you could tell when it's a sorry run organization and stuff. I'm like,
What is it with you and the Bears? That's funny. That's
because I was on I had to work the flags and stuff, so I was on
okay.
flag duty for the Bucks game, so basically anytime the Bucks hit the red zone, we had to put the flags up and bring the flags down. So
Okay.
you do that, you get to go to the game for free and give
Okay.
you a food voucher.
That's cool.
Even though the food prices are just ridiculous.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's why I say respect to the Atlanta Falcons ownership, because I think their food prices are cheap, So
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They are just going to because sometimes I go to the Hawks games and there you can get reason you can eat very good for less there. I love that
yeah.
stadium. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like even though they're the rival city, I would go with the Bucks if I had it, and plus I knew there's some people that want to record in Atlanta. I would go, what I'm saying, because
Mm-hmm.
when the Bucks play the Falcons or if the Heat or Magic play the Hawks, I would definitely go.
Okay.
Yeah, but as far as basketball, I just need them to go ahead and make these moves and just shut up about it, because I'm
Yeah.
looking at Portland. They holding on to Lillard. He
I
clearly
don't think he's going anywhere this season. Well, not yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere before the season starts.
You don't think Miami gonna pull it off?
No, I just read somebody else was looking for him too.
I think Toronto was looking for
Raptors. Yep,
him,
Raptors. Yeah.
but he's telling everybody that might be a redirection to get him out of there, because and
Okay.
hoping that Toronto will deal him to Miami, which I don't think that's gonna happen.
No. Miami's got enough. They got enough people. No, seriously, they got enough good people. They don't like I don't think he's needed there. He needs to go
But the
somewhere
thing
he's
is,
needed.
but see, here's the thing: though, Miami lost a couple of players that were on that finals team. I know one player went to the Lakers,
Yep.
another player went to the Cavs, so they lost some people that were on that finals team.
Who went to the Cavs?
I think Strus went to the Cavs.
Oh,
One of their shooters went to the Cavs.
oh, I know him. Okay, okay.
And
Yeah,
Vincent,
but he's still
went to
not
the
needed
Lakers.
though. They still got a good squad without him. I
I
think he needs to go
mean,
somewhere where he's needed.
I don't know. Sometimes you gotta go where you need it and where you want it. It's like my thing for
But
Miami. I need
everybody
him to get
wants him.
some.
Everybody wants him. But I mean, I don't. Not Miami. Toronto. He could be used there. He could be used
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's like I wouldn't mind seeing him in Toronto, because I remember when Toronto was good, and
Oh yeah.
man, the
Oh yeah.
whole damn country showed up for the Raptors, man.
That was
The
beautiful.
whole damn country
Yeah.
showed up.
Yeah.
And I watched something that said that Kawhi and Toronto's breakup is probably the worst thing to happen to both of them. And that's pretty much true, because the Raptors have not been good since he left. And obviously Kawhi has just been,
Oh, let's
sitting.
not talk about him. But he'll show up at every other event.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's
I don't know. He hasn't really been the same since he left San Antonio.
I didn't really follow him then.
Yeah, but he was a young guy at San
I just kept
Antonio.
hearing about him. I never really followed him.
Yeah. But then I hear Dwight Howard trying to make a comeback.
Oh, let's please. Okay. Let's talk about something else.
Damn, she tired of him.
He is though. He is. I did read that though.
Yeah.
Please.
She said, "Hell no, 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 damn Dwight Howard."
Well, no, I mean it's just I don't know. Because he was last with the Lakers, right? That was his last.
No, he was last with the Sixers. That was his last team in America before
Really?
he went over to
I remember that. Okay. I mean, he's still good. I mean, I guess he's still good, but I don't know. He just hops around too much. I'm just sick of, he just hops around way too much. He's with the Lakers, it's this and this and this and this and this. Just, I don't know. I'm kind of, especially at that age, just, I don't know, just stay put. I'm kind of sick of that.
Yeah, I feel you that. I definitely feel you. Like, I wish you would
Or
just
just stay wherever he is. Where is he? Somewhere overseas. Stay
come
over there.
on.
Yeah, there you go. Stay over there.
Hey, why not? Yeah, stay over there.
He needs to work though, because he's got kids. So
Yes, he definitely got kids. Speaking of kids and speaking of relationships, why the hell do relationships suck today? Because it's like everybody on social media got
yeah.
something to say about some damn relationships. Like,
Right.
what the
Right.
hell is going on?
I don't think people are real anymore. I mean, everybody's looking for help. I don't think anybody really needs anybody anymore. Love isn't really in a relationship anymore. Love isn't the main focus. I don't think of what people. Everybody wants to know what you got. See if it matches with what they have. See what you can bring to the table. See if you can go in half. They lie, so nobody's really genuine anymore. I don't think. I think morals and values and stuff kind of went out the window.
They definitely have. It's like nobody. Everybody's just looking to make sure they can get somebody before they get God, or you know what I'm saying. And then
Yeah, because
sometimes,
they talk about the cuffing season's coming. So I mean, come on now, let's stop that.
man, I don't know at what point it's cuffing season. I don't know what point we at. I'm just like,
Right.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, and then you talk to people, you hear their mindsets, and I'm like, yeah, I see why Kevin Samuels was getting pissed off with y'all. People, men and women, are just validating this man from the grave.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
You
sad
know,
state. It's a sad state of affairs right now.
yes, it's definitely a sad state of affairs, and that's why people be wondering, oh, why you still single? I'm like, you know what? I've gotten to a point where it's
How
just,
do you answer that? Like, what kind of question is that? So, why are you so single? Well, let's see. How do you, what kind of question is that to ask somebody?
yeah.
If somebody's
But
supposed
people
to
like,
know what, some people, well, you got to figure too, not everybody wants to really be in something. Some people are happy single.
yeah,
Maybe you should
it's
ask,
like,
why are you in something? Because not every, you got single people in relationships.
oh yeah. You definitely got single people in relationships, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got people in relationships that getting cheated on, you know. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and you
So
got
it's like,
people
it's kind of like, I'm kind of happy to be single. I don't have to worry about what somebody else is doing. Not like I do that anyway, but still, it's.
yeah. I'm kinda happy. I'm bitterly happy, but
It's less
sometimes you,
drama.
yeah. But sometimes you have your moments where you just want somebody to talk to
Yeah,
late
of
night,
course,
you
of
know.
course, of course, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have your moments you do want somebody to,
yeah,
talk to and do things with. Sometimes you have those moments, but then sometimes you just gotta remind yourself this is the dating pool in 2023. And people are just they're childish, and sometimes they can be very inconsistent.
do you
One
find
day,
that? Do you find that a lot of women lie up front about certain things?
yeah, they do, and some of them they mask their intentions.
Yeah, because I noticed this though with men, a lot of them you got to pull out of them that they have a whole family.
Damn, a whole family.
Well, I mean, a kid or two. I
Mm,
think that should be stated up front. Women, I promise you, there's not one woman that I don't know that doesn't talk about their kid, whether you ask about them or not, whether they're grown or not. You always know if a woman has a kid. Men, not so much. You got to ask about it. Why
yeah,
is that? Why is that?
I guess because men don't want to talk about it, and I guess men don't want it to be known because
Why?
sometimes having a kid, being a single dad, is like an automatic strike against us.
But okay, they're not single. They're not necessarily single dads, but they just don't talk about them. You got a lot of single moms out there, and like I said, every woman talks about their kid that I've ever met. Men, not so much.
Probably because men want to be a little more secretive about that because they don't want the baby mama drama and stuff.
That's horrible.
They don't want the drama. And
Well, if you're starting off like that, then I don't want you.
agreed, I definitely agree. I do feel like you need to have everything lined up
Yeah.
front.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yeah,
That's
like
yeah.
if you got nothing to hide, and also stop demonizing the people who don't have kids. Like,
Oh, I know.
it's
Yeah,
like they'll see you're this age, you ain't got no kids, no baby moms, and they'll think something wrong with you. I'm like,
right.
don't you
Half of them
see?
are jealous. Trust me on that.
You
A
think
lot
they're
of them,
jealous?
a lot of them wish they didn't have it.
Mm. And I'm like, and I see what y'all go through, and I see how much daycare and stuff is, and I see how much the kids is, and then some days I have my days where I don't really feel like eating, and know it, and I gotta make sure this little motherfucker eat everything. You know, so I'm
Right.
like, I'm okay right now with no kids right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I have very few regrets in life, to be honest. I mean, I've got nephews. We're not we don't live anywhere near each other, but I never there was never a day where I was like, oh boy, I wish I had some. Mm-mm, I'm good. Seeing what other people go through and hearing what people go through, no thanks.
Yeah, you know what? Like I
That's a
said,
lot of work. That's a constant job as a lifetime commitment. So no, thank you.
yes, that's definitely a lifetime commitment. It would just have to be a perfect storm for me. That's all I would say about it. It's like it would have to be the perfect situation. You
Like
know,
what? What's like what?
I would just feel like I'd have to be with either with the right person
See, that's another
or
thing. You got to really pick right because
yeah,
you're stuck with two people the rest of your life.
basically,
So
and a lot of women they be picking some of the strangest dudes for their baby dads. I'm
I
like,
know few. I know a few. I know a
and I
few, and they
know a few
complain
men
about it
too.
after the fact. Like you didn't know what you were getting into. You didn't know they had a bunch of kids beforehand. So
And then someone will say, "Oh, he's a liar. He's this. He's that." You didn't know that before you got in bed with him, unprotected at that.
yeah,
And I'm like, how you didn't have a plan B or something, around,
literally, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you could have made him pay the $50 or $60 for the damn plan B.
That's how much it is.
In Florida, that's how much it is. Last time I checked.
Woo.
Unless, and some of y'all have insurance, so you can get the plan B for free.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah.
So it's like I said, it's a lot of headache out there. To all my single people out there, hang in there. I
Right.
know, I
There's
know
nothing
it's about
wrong
to
with
get
it. There's
cold.
nothing wrong with it.
It's about to get cold, and it's about to be a whole bunch of people on social media bitching
Cuffing
about it.
season. I'm telling you, it's cuffing season.
Yeah, I'm like, I know it's still cuffing season, you know what I'm saying? But it's
Well,
like,
doesn't it starts the when? Doesn't it start in October,
I,
right?
I think it starts in August. I think it starts around the time football season starts, basically.
Okay. Okay.
And then it ends on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And then we won't. But my only question is, what happens after Valentine's Day?
Hmm?
You still with them, or you just ditch
No,
them after Valentine's
probably
Day?
not. Probably not.
I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. But I do know this though. If I do find somebody, it's like nobody. It's like but you can't really tell nobody because that's when you're gonna have everybody in your DMs. I'm like,
Yeah.
because I've heard women say this a lot on social media. They show off their man. A lot of women are going to their man DMs, and a lot of men
Oh
they
yeah.
know they with a man. They know
Hmm.
they have somebody, but they still in them DMs.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's all crazy, and then it's like you hear the stories of people cheating and stuff, and it's all crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just like, if you gonna do your business, then just don't drag somebody down with you.
Right. Right.
It just
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I hear it on shows and stuff, but it's crazy.
Yeah. That would be a. That's a. Can't think of what I'm. But that's a cheating is probably a non-negotiable for me because my
Yeah,
trust would be gone. So I'm good.
yeah, and I feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. If I'm over
Mhm.
here staying loyal, I'm over here grinding. I'm over here trying to make a better life for us. A cheating is a no go, and also I'm not getting a joint bank account with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much in
Wait,
love
you're not getting what? What'd you say?
a joint bank account.
Oh.
Nah, because I hear a story.
What if you're married?
Not even if I was married, because you could be married, but guess what? Single people get married.
Well, no. I would do it, but I would also have one on the side
Yeah,
because for paying the bills, joint, but I'm keeping my own money too.
However, but what if you deal with somebody who's okay with drawing out large amounts of money and not
I
saying
saw
shit?
that too. I saw a movie about that too. That's the chance you take, really.
Yeah, and I saw the video of the girl. She take like $4 or $5,000 out to help her ex or
I wouldn't
help.
put that much in there. I would just put enough for the bills for the joint.
Oh, that's smart. That's okay. That's
Yeah,
smart
because
thinking.
why would all that be in there? I mean, that's my money on the side. Our account is for bills only. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Ooh, that's smart right there. That's smart. That's definitely smart
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
But it can still be just, oh yeah, just make sure you put just enough for the bills, nothing more, nothing less. So,
Right. Right.
and make sure the responsible one. Then in that case, if it then you just put all the bills on auto pay, right?
I'm wondering how that would work with two different people.
I think both of us will just have to deposit the money and then just figure out how much it is every month, and then just
Yep.
put a little extra, and then just put on auto pay, and then every pay period will just contribute something to it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, because I've heard stories about that, and I was like, oh my god, I would just I would lose it. Don't play with my money. So I would definitely have just enough for the joint, for the bills.
Yes, just enough for the joint bills. But in the meantime, you got any advice, any final words for the single people out there who are, what I'm saying, who are miserable single and who could be desperate for something?
Don't settle.
Yes.
Because a
Don't
lot of
settle.
times, we see people on social media, we see our friends, and we want to be in stuff. Understandably so, but don't settle. I've been there, done that. I've been in situationships. Don't do it. Just hold out for the right one, or just be happy, enjoy your life. Do we necessarily need? I mean, okay, yeah, you have friends, you have family. Do we need to be in something now? Do we really need? Not necessarily. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, just be happy in whatever situation you're in, or get
Yes.
out. Get out if you're not.
Yes. Please be happy with whatever situation you're in. And if you're not happy, please just get up and leave. No one's forcing you to be there. If you're
Right.
not happy, just leave. It's all my single people in there. Just hang in there. Find things to bring you joy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like
Because,
sports.
yes.
See, I'm good. I got sports. I'm good.
Hey, I'm good too. I got sports. I got a podcast.
Right. Right. Right.
Look, we good over here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We ain't
Start a
gonna be
podcast if you're single and
listen, or don't be bitching about being single on the podcast. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, and I've had to work on that too, like over the years. But you know what? Because you don't want people to see you in your weak moments. You know what I'm saying? Because that's leading to your
True.
vision. So
Right. Right.
avoid it, and just have joy in doing it. And sometimes you just gotta find something to do to get your mind off of it.
Yeah.
Because it'll come for
Yeah.
everybody when the time is when it should come.
Yeah. I mean, I just think everything happens for a reason. If you're meant to be in something, you will be. If you're meant to be single, you will be. You know?
Yes. And also to all my single people out there, if you do have one night stands, please work on them. Or
Right.
please don't get somebody pregnant, because
Be
I'm not
safe,
trying to,
be smart.
yes, because I'm not trying to hear your stories about how this person was this or I knew this girl, because I'm just going to look at you like you're stupid.
Right. Right.
I'm not going to have no empathy for you, nothing like that, because you could have definitely prevented that.
Yeah. True.
That's definitely true. So what 10-minute episodes you got coming up for the people?
Oh my goodness. Well, my review days are on Fridays. So I review whether it be a book, a movie, an eatery. I'm trying to really not do too many eateries because I mean taste is subjective, but if it's worth reviewing, I'm gonna do it. I just basically I like talking about stuff that happens. Certain conversations. I've been having some actually very interesting conversations with people, mainly at work, about certain things. So I'll be talking about that more. And yeah, just whatever I'm passionate about, you're going to hear about it from me 10 minutes or less.
Yes, you will. You will. Now tell the people where they can find you at.
Drea's Point of View pretty much everywhere. IG, Facebook, Pinterest, Clubhouse, and Threads. Drea Point on IG and Spill. And my website, thedreaspointofview.com.
Listen, as always, thank you, Drea, for coming on. If
Thank
you need
you.
me to drop another 10-minute gem on you, just let me know.
All
I
right.
hope to see you in a couple of weeks. We'll hopefully have to link
Right.
in person, you know what I'm saying? So
That'd be
definitely
fun.
hope to see you again in person
Can't
in a
wait.
couple of weeks.
Can't wait.
And thank you to listeners out there. And if you see us at Afros and Audios, don't be afraid to come say hello.
Right.
Thank you everybody for tuning into this edition of Liquor Talk. I hope you're nice and tipsy. Don't get behind the wheel of a car. Go ahead and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts at. Leave a good review, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts at. Until next time, we out this motherfucker, y'all. Peace.